My name is Abby Kish, and I am a drawing teacher at Winter Park High School.
I'm Jennifer Bennett, and I'm a theater artist and educator.
I'm Emma Chandler. I'm a visual artist, I'm a metalsmith, and I also teach high school visual art and art history.
The time at the Hermitage so far has been really cool because I have gotten time to really explore my work more deeply rather than just a couple hours here and there between, life and laundry and, other commitments. I've been able to really delve deep and continue working and continue reworking and going back into stuff.
Well, first of all, it was so validating. It's amazing to have, a prestigious arts organization like this sort of acknowledge what you're doing and say that what you're doing is worth doing. And that's very empowering. And it felt great just to get the email saying you got it. Here, I can go to the beach and I can work. Those are the two things I can do. And it's too hot in the middle of the day to go to the beach. So I'm working. Whereas at home, there's always distractions and there's always other things to be doing. So it's been an amazing experience.
This has been a really remarkable experience. I keep saying it's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me as a teacher. It feels really special to be able to be acknowledged for the work that I do, both as an artist and an educator, with this gift of time to work on the artist part of being an artist educator and being able to be in such a special space with such a history.
As teachers, we don't get a lot of time for ourselves and to focus on our own creative practice. So just the opportunity for that is really, really special.
Not often do we have opportunities like this as a teacher. I mean, as a teacher, if you get a free lunch during Teacher Appreciation Week, you're like, wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for this free lunch. So something like this is really just so outside of the ordinary. Every time I would go out to our beach, I would pinch myself and think, what other teacher that I know is doing this?
I think in terms of in my classroom, having a creative life of my own is really, really important. That feeds into just me being a better, happier human and therefore a better teacher. And also, discoveries I make or things that I'm learning in my own practice get brought into the classroom. I'm helping students make those discoveries and walk them through the creative process. And it's not something that's just my day job. Like, I am living a creative life.
In Inspirational Loan, I have material drawings ideas to really carry me forward through the year, but then also coming to residencies like this gives you a chance to reflect on your practice and think about new ways to approach your practice and give you that time to have the breakthrough and the think time.
So as an artist, what it taught me is how much I can do and how much I can accomplish when I have the time and the focus to really pay attention to the work. The biggest thing as an educator has been being able to chat with these other arts educators who are so amazing and sort of exchange stories and ideas and experiences. That's been such a gift because you don't always get that as an arts teacher in your schools because you're oftentimes the only one. So it's been really great to be able to sort of chit chat with these other amazing arts educators in the house.
I teach high school, and so normally I have all big kids, and so working with littles was so different for me, but just seeing their excitement at watching molten metal be poured into mold was a lot of fun, and it really kind of opened my eyes to maybe how young of age groups I could start bringing metalsmithing to, because with these craft arts, we've been transmitting them for thousands of years of human history from one person to another. And the idea that I can spark that interest in metallurgy, which is so ancient, in really young minds is so exciting. And so it just makes me think about what I can do going forward. And I'm happy that I got to show them molten metal and they get to go home and tell their parents about that.
And I love sun printing or doing cyanotypes with kids because, especially here in Florida, the sun is ever present, so we're really using a natural resource and getting to be outside. And I think it's really, neat way to give back to the community here. So it's cool.
It was super fun. I am not used to working with itty bitties. So it was really fun to sort of tweak what I do in order to make it work for various age groups all in the same day. It's always fun to share the love of theater. Like, I love theater so much. And so when I get to share it with others, especially kids who may or may not have had experience with theater, it is always a joy. So it was a delight and it was fun and they were adorable and super into it. And any future stars, teachers, do not be nervous about it. It's super fun.